Okay, what flavor do we have today? Thai chai tea. And the journaling prompt. Nicest thing anyone has done for you. Huh. I'd really have to think about that one. I don't know right off the top. I'm going to dwell on that one today and see if I can come up with an answer. Good morning, everyone. So, just wanted to show you a quick look at this ink from yesterday. I apologize for the light. It's not quite 7 o'clock here in the morning. It's a rainy morning and it's kind of dark out still. So here is what this ink looks like from day 2, all nice and dry. So I'm going to swatch day 3 in a little bit and I'll show you what that looks like. So I got a goodly bit of my knitting done yesterday. Not quite as much as I wanted, but that's fine. So I got day 2 complete on my Advent scarf. So I printed out day 3 and I'll work on that probably a bit this morning or this afternoon. I also got the second stripe done on my Advent socks. And the third stripe again looks like it's like a reddish purple burgundy kind of color. It looks like a nice color. So again, that's another one. I'll get that finished up today. I shouldn't have any trouble with that one. I have not started my Ariana squares yet. I will be starting those today because in a minute I will be 3 days of squares to do. But they're granny squares and I do up granny squares pretty quickly in the grand scheme of things. And I also got a little bit done on my December socks, but I won't bother showing you those. I'll show you those probably on the podcast next week. So day 3 from Purple Circle Yarn Company. And this is my opal yarn. Those are nice. Nice bunch of colors in there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. Yeah, no idea. Shafpate? Yeah, that butchered that, I'm sure. But it's color number 11190. So, it's another pretty color. I'm looking forward to doing these mismatch shorty socks in the new year. And my yarn from Chickadee Fiber Arts. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, that is pretty. Yeah, I got to get going on these granny squares. I do plan on getting both day 2 and 3 done up into, I'll put them on my Yarn Swift and then get them done up into a bowl each so that I can get going on the actual crocheting part. So there we have it. I'll be back a bit later on and chat with you some more about what I'm up to. Alrighty, so here is some poor lighting look at my squares I've made for my Ariana cardigan so far today. So this was day number 1 from my Chickadee Fiber Arts Advent calendar. And these squares measure, it's the original pattern, I think said 5.5 inches on the diagonal. These are almost 7, so they will come out a little bit, it'll come out a little bit larger because I think it was Alex had pointed out in a comment the other day that to keep in mind that when you do the borders on them and joining, that part's also going to be smaller, so that'll take the size down a bit, so I don't want that to happen because I want it to fit me. So I made them so they're 7 inches on the diagonal instead of 5.5, 6. Where's day 2? Here's the yarn from day 2. I'm using a 4mm hook, and it's giving a nice fabric. It's not too tight, but it's not really super loosey-goosey. So that's day number 2. And I've got to start on day 3. I like this one. I'm partway done. So it takes me 6 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on round 5 now. So this one's almost done, and I'll get the other one done a little bit later this evening. But I am thinking, so I'm making the larger size, so I need to have 68 full squares and another dozen or more. How many half squares? 18, yeah, 68 full squares, 18 half squares, and then there's a couple quarters just to make the shapes fit. So when I did the first 2 squares, I still have almost 10 grams left. So I am thinking I'm going to do 3 squares from each day. Either they will be 3 full squares, or I will do 3 where 2 of them are full squares and maybe 1 half square in several colors. I'll figure that out along the way. But there is enough yarn in a 20-gram little mini to make 3 full squares. So I weighed this one, it was 9. They were all 3 of them were each 23 grams. It was hovering between 22 and 23 grams on my little scale that I used. My scale's not super accurate, it only measures in whole numbers, so it kind of teeters between 22 and 23 if it's somewhere close, so I don't know exactly how much there is. But my scale showed 23 when I started with this one, and there's still 9 left. So that should give me enough to make another square with that one. And that should work. That should give me enough squares using only this Advent calendar plus bare. Hi everyone. So it's 5:45 Sunday evening on December 3rd. My hair's looking a little wild. Nap hair after my nap. Anyway, it's been a good day so far. We were up early and off to church this morning, and then out for lunch afterwards with myself, the hubby, our new assistant pastor, and another friend of ours. So 4 of us went out for lunch, and we got home about almost 2:30. Yeah, church is a big time grabber for a Sunday for us. So got home, then hubby curled into bed and had a nap. I settled into the recliner and I had a nap there. It's easiest if we nap in separate rooms because then we both nap really hard. And hubby's needs a good nap on a Sunday afternoon because he's had service all morning and busy all morning, and then he's back at church in the evening for his youth group and kids stuff. So he needs to recharge his batteries before he gets in with all the kids. So I'm going to, once I get the editing done on here, I'm going to get my school stuff done. Last time for this semester, last Sunday evening, where I will be going into our learning management system and making sure that all the course materials are set to go for the week coming up for my 2 online classes. Last time for the semester. And so I got to make sure that's all set and ready to go live at midnight tonight. And then once that's all done, I'm going to make sure I've got things organized for work tomorrow morning and get back to making a few more granny squares. I think I was showing you just a few minutes ago, I have day 1 and 2, I have 2 squares each done. And I want to do 2 more. 1 more for day 1, 1 more for day 2. And then day 3, I'm on round, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on round 5 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on round 5. It needs 6 rounds. So for day 3, I just have to finish the first square and then make 2 more. Then I'm going to spend some time working on getting my stripe done for my Freckled Whimsy socks. And I still have to do my 3 rounds for my Advent scarf, the cowl. So I don't think I'm going to get everything done today, and I'm fine with that. I'll play catch up a little bit tomorrow morning and then tomorrow evening. I might get a little bit farther behind on Monday because I'm not home most of the day. I'll be gone by 9:30 in the morning and won't be home till about 4:30 in the afternoon. So I'll get a little bit of time to work on some in the morning, and then I'll have time in the evening to work on it. But I have 0 time during the day. My knitting does not come to work with me. So it's too easy to be distracted. I don't need to take knitting to work with me. So I will fall a little bit behind, but on Tuesday I'll have lots of time to catch up. So if I do fall behind, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm fine with that. And I will catch up again on Tuesday. So on that note, I'm going to get this editing done, and then I'm going to watch a few things online, watch a few videos and maybe some TV this evening while I'm waiting for the hubby to get home. Like I say, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Youth group just started at 5:30, so he won't be home till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I've got lots of time to get my things done and get a bit more knitting done before he gets home. Knitting and crocheting. Alrighty, I'll stop nattering and I will see you tomorrow. Bye everyone.